Why is golf wedge bounce so important for chipping? Imagine trying to glide a boat smoothly across the water. That's what good bounce does for your golf wedge when you're chipping. It helps the club move effortlessly through the turf. Golf wedge bounce is the angle between the leading edge of the club and the lowest part of the sole. It's like the club's way of saying, I can slide over the ground. When you chip, this bounce allows the club to skim the grass instead of digging into it. Using the bounce correctly means your club can slide under the ball and make solid contact, even if your strike is slightly behind the ball. This reduces common mistakes like chunking or blading shots. When the bounce is working well, it acts as a buffer, helping the club bounce off the turf smoothly. The amount of bounce on a wedge affects how it performs in different conditions. Wedges with higher bounce are great for soft turf or tight lies because they help the club glide through grass without digging in. Wedges with lower bounce are better on firm ground or when you want more control over how much the club interacts with the ground. For effective chipping, setup is key. Position your hands slightly behind the ball and keep the shaft neutral or slightly upright. Slightly arching your wrists can also help reduce excessive wrist movement that might interfere with the bounce. This setup allows the sole of the club to contact the ground before the leading edge, making use of the bounce. For professional golfers, mastering the use of bounce in chipping means more consistency across different course conditions. It gives a bigger margin for error and makes it easier to get up and down. Practicing drills like placing a coin behind the ball and trying to hit, it helps develop the feel for how to use the bounce properly. In the end, wedge bounce is vital because it promotes clean contact, helps prevent errors, and gives you more control over your shots. For both men and women golf professionals, understanding and applying bounce effectively is a key part of a reliable short game.